And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
And on the hill today, Spencer Schwellenbach. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
He touched the ninth inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Ready to go? Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ball.
The 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
At the plate, Heriberto Hernandez. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. This is Braves baseball on the show South. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab in this one, Yuri Perez. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy settles underneath it. One away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Ozzie Albies.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them, and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. His 17th of the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got to pitch the drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 down. Matt Olson will hit next. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. On the ground right side. Off balance throw in time.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Norby with a homer in his last game. In there at the knees for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Line drive and foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 6th, shortstop,
Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some linked on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
Off-balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Perez, the tall righty, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him. One away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one fouled off. Yo, 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And now Michael Harris the second. Swings through that one for strike 1. Man at second. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. On the ground to short, Jarvis. Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Graham Pauly.
Hard work.
That's
a
really
ball.
good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On a line, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Yuri
Next
Perez.
is the pitcher for the Marlins, Yuri Perez.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Close
Ball.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
For the Marlins, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pauly off of first with 2 away. In the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And a 1-2. On a line. The relay, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So digging in, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it's 1-1. Man, that got him square in the mask.
No, that's low. Ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Spencer Schwellenbach.
And ball one.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Boog, this batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
Tied up here in the early going. Out towards left center. Marcy gets under it. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Heriberto Hernandez.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
4-seam fastball, middle inside. Here we go, Spencer.
Hee-haw!
Four-seam fastball, high middle.
The 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yeehaw!
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Splitter. Low middle. Low outside.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Four-seam fastball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Here we go, Spencer.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. The throw into second. In there.
Hey!
He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball there. Oh, look at the stop to first. Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Mike.
It was a bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast. And it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 1. New inning getting started, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for
And
the
here's a
Marlins,
look at how he's
first
using his
baseman,
pitches in this
Graham
one.
Pauley.
Splitter. Low middle. Let's go, Spencer.
Right through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And the first 2 set down
Up
at the
next
top of
for
the
the
5th.
Marlins, pitcher Yuri Perez.
Now it's going to be Yuri Perez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Nope, that's outside. It's ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Come on, Spencer.
Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the pitcher with a base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Take one.
Splitter. Low middle.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Throw on to Olsen, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. Still tied 1-1. Back at Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Perez back to work.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one misses. Ball 3.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. It's a leadoff walk. And that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jim Jarvis next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bacher, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing, and he popped it up. 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Kyle
Leading off
Stowers,
for
the next to
Marlins,
hit.
left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Four-seam fastball.
And there's a curve through for a strike. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Heriberto Hernandez.
There's the strike. And that's a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Go ahead run on base. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That's the ball.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That's the ball. Low.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And now 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. Marlins on top, 1-1. This is Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now for the bottom of the
Number
sixth,
43,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Nardi.
Andrew Nardi.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman Matt Olson.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché getting ready to go. Bender also getting ready. And the 1-0. Fought off foul. The 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Riley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Braves.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
That one missed. Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-1 now. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Tyler Kinley takes over on the mound.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
That one ripped, but foul.
Ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact. And that's awfully
down.
close.
Ball.
I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Here's a 2-2. That's down and in.
That missed. That's
He's really
the ball.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Three-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
This one in the air right field. And that is foul. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
To the right side. Takes it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. In there at the knees.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And he'll one. This to center field. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's two away.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Graham Pollard.
That one misses. Ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one did find the strike zone. So they still got both their challenges. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. They'll overturn the call and rule it a strike. So they still have both challenges. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher if you're the runner at third. Think about scoring.
Payoff pitch. And ball four to aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So now a pinch hitter, Liam Hicks. A critical at bat in this game for him. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, two outs.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. And a 1-1. Up the middle. Albies. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves 1.
Now pitching for Miami.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Calvin Fauché.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Got him. Now one away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
One now.
No, that's out.
Backed off the plate that time.
Ball.
And the 3-1. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Jim Jarvis. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's your 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Calvin Fauché is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
The
Miami.
pitcher on here,
Number
Anthony
37,
Bender.
Anthony
Not having a
Bender.
lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Dominic Smith. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Joe Jimenez, the new pitcher, looks ready to go. And aren't we all? A long pause in the action, but now it's time to go once again.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 71, Ian Hamilton.
We go to the
Leading off
eighth.
for Miami,
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. The 1-0. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Sowers.
And fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off on.
Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. On the ground, Albies. Jump throw. Got him. Nice play. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves 1.
Now pitching for
So the
Miami,
Marlins go with a new
number
arm,
84,
Lake Bacher.
Lake Bacher.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of
Leading off
lefties
for
this
the
inning.
Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, you can't offer that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done. Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Making a move at first. Braves going with a pinch runner. Jorge Mateo. He represents the go-ahead run, so they hope some extra speed will help with that. Here's Matt Olson. Mateo runs. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. Austin Riley goes deep. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up. Edwards under it. And that'll do it. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, the Braves with the lead 3-1. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Sean Murphy, the new catcher now.
Sean Murphy. Leading off for Miami, third baseman, Connor Norby.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And a big swing and a miss.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Iglesias, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
You don't need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Now a blooper back behind short. They got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop.
Marlins down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And a foul ball. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
That's a strike. Marcy wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
A little bit low.
Down, ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
3-1 is on the way. And a swing and a miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. On the ground, and this should do it. On the first, ball game. And the Braves make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.